The key is that if that knight moves from e7, everybody, the f5 square becomes available for Magnus's knight. And if you don't go to e7, there you go. Then the king will get to b6. The knight would have loved to have been on a square like c8, holding back the lines. You see Hikaru shake his head, and yeah, I'm thinking that there's just enough on both sides of the board for Magnus to maybe get this one.
Just enough material left, as you say. Knight's still key to this position. Even if white wins this a pawn now, wins the second pawn, if knights disappear, it's a draw. So you need to be careful as Magnus Carlsen right now. I was going to say, do you step forward with pawns, block the advance of black's kingside pawns? Magnus says no, he's going after the black knight. If he could trade bishop for knight, Magnus wins. Opposite colour bishops is the main thing he needs to avoid. And also the clock now, they're not yet. Oh, sorry, they have just reached move 40.
Yeah, they have completed move 40, so that's good news for at least starting to get an increment, but the increment is only 1 second increment per move. In over-the-board chess, that is not much, if anything, at all. You cannot make your moves as fast as it would be with the mouse on an online board.
And Magnus now, he's cashing in the advantage. He's gone after a second pawn. Notice how he's kept the white king active where it is. He's locked the opponent's pawns on dark squares on the king side, and now they're just dropping off. Risky strategy by Magnus to put his own pawns on light squares, but they are nicely protected by white's knight. This one, it looks over. Hikaru under 20 seconds now.
All the pawns have been falling. The a6 pawn is still hanging as well. Hikaru is trying to get his bishop in to attack the kingside pawns of Magnus, but Magnus is pointing out that also the remaining pawns on the king side for black are weak, and now he captures on a6. It's 3 extra pawns now.
Yeah, and there we go. Hikaru resigns. Magnus Carlsen takes the win in Armageddon. Great endgame technique, showing the benefits of active pieces, but it was close. Hikaru had his chances to hold that.
It was super close, and I still think Hikaru had a great strategy going in. I think he had a great opening, and he got that obstacle bishop position that had good chances. And I think, we would have to have some game review to back it up. Luckily, we have a guy in